Let's do a little experiment. Okay, this is a graph paper, and as you can see, this is full of dots. What I'm gonna do is connect some of these dots and create a horse, and then I'm gonna connect some more dots and create a monkey that is sitting on this horse. So this is my little small world where there are only two beings. One is a monkey, the other is a horse. Monkey is sitting on the horse and they are living happily ever after. Now it is your turn. You connect some dots on this paper and come up with your shape. I give you 3 seconds. Okay, done? Now here's my question to you. This monkey and this horse, they know each other, but do they have any idea what shape you came up with, or where your shape is on this paper? No, right? Even if they were to look accidentally at the location where you connected your dots, they would still not see anything. Now think of it, why is that? And the reason is that this monkey and this horse, they are connected through my consciousness. I connected these dots into this monkey and these dots into this horse, and I gave them knowledge of each other. As far as your shape is concerned, I don't know about your shape. And anything that is not in my knowledge just does not exist for this monkey and this horse. So far so good. Let's consider the smallest particles of this universe. They could be quarks, leptons, bosons, whatnot. We are not concerned what exactly they are. They could be made of something even smaller, such as strings, but that's also irrelevant as far as our proof goes. Let's just call the smallest particles of this universe cosmic dots. Now this universe, the fabric of space-time, is full of cosmic dots, just like this paper is full of dots. Let's just get a feel of it. Let's do a thought experiment. Close your eyes and imagine that you have a third eye which is so sharp that it can see the smallest particles of the universe cosmic dots. Now open your third eye and see what do you see. And it turns out now we cannot see anything anymore, not even our own body. The only thing we are able to see is just countless cosmic dots moving in random directions very fast. Now let's close that third eye and open our physical eyes. Oops. All of a sudden we see shapes, forms, and patterns. So what's going on? And basically it is our consciousness that is connecting cosmic dots into shapes, forms, and patterns that we perceive. For example, my consciousness is telling me that this is where my body ends, and then there is this empty space, and then there is this keyboard and computer. But in reality, there is no such thing as empty space. And this space that I see as empty, if we could see cosmic dots, it turns out that this space is full of cosmic dots. But my consciousness is connecting those cosmic dots and interpreting it as empty space. So far so good. Now, just like this horse and this monkey, they are dots connected on this paper. You and I are also cosmic dots connected on the fabric of space-time. And just like for this horse and this monkey to perceive each other, they have to be connected through the same consciousness, which is my consciousness, exactly the same way. For you and I to see the same shapes, forms, and patterns, and to know each other and to be able to interact with each other, we have to be connected through the same supreme consciousness. Because if we were not connected through the same supreme consciousness, then just as this horse is connected by my consciousness and your shape is connected by your consciousness, and this horse cannot interact with your shape, the same way you and I would not be able to interact with each other if we were not connected through the same consciousness. And this is your proof of the existence of a higher consciousness. Let's look at it from another angle. Those who deny God's existence and soul's existence claim that our consciousness is an illusion, which is being generated as a result of chemical reactions happening in our body and brain. It starts somewhere between conception and birth and ends at death forever. Let's call this possibility 1. Possibility 2 would be that our consciousness is a subset of a higher consciousness that has connected the smallest particles of universe into shapes, forms, and patterns. And we are perceiving everything as well as each other through the knowledge of that higher consciousness. In that case, we say that we have souls that are connected through the divine. Now, if possibility 1 were true, you and I would not even exist for each other. You know why? Because if our body's chemical reactions are connecting these dots into shapes and forms, then my consciousness would be independent of your consciousness, meaning my consciousness would connect its own dots completely independent of how your consciousness does it. And in that case, we would not even exist for each other. To understand this better, let's do a thought experiment. So let's close your eyes and open the third eye that can see cosmic dots. Now, what do you see around you? And it turns out that the only thing you can see is countless cosmic dots moving in random directions. So you see that there are different types of cosmic dots. So call one type of cosmic dots leptons, call other types of cosmic dots quarks, and then others bosons and gluons and whatnot. Now reverse engineer the universe from these cosmic dots as we know it. So start connecting cosmic dots into a shape called atom, and then connect atoms into another shape and call it molecules, and then connect molecules into higher shapes and forms. Now let me do the same thing on my end and reverse engineer the universe from the cosmic dots that I see. Okay, now you see that you have your objects and I have my objects that are completely independent of each other, and they do not communicate with each other or interact with each other. The same way on this paper, my consciousness connected these dots independent of your consciousness, and my objects do not communicate or interact with the shape that you came up with. So this is how it would be if our consciousness were independent of each other. You would be in another realm of existence and we would not even exist for each other. But you are observing me talk to you right now, which means that possibility 1 is ruled out, and it is proven beyond doubt that the only reason that this cosmic dots connected shape can communicate with that cosmic dots connected shape U, because the same supreme consciousness connected dots in this area into me and dots in that area into you, and gave us knowledge of each other. This is definitive proof of God's existence and that we have souls that are connected through the divine. Now, what is the role of chemical reactions? And I will go over that in one of my next talks. Now, what if the idea of a multiverse or the so-called parallel universes is true? So if that's true, then this is how this would go. Imagine that you are sitting in a theater watching a movie, and all of a sudden theater management starts playing multiple other movies on the same screen. Now, characters of one movie would be able to only interact and communicate with the characters of the same movie because they are connected through the mind of the same story writer, even though other movies are playing on the same screen. So, parallel universes superimposing each other on same physical matter is just like that. Our experience of existence is like being in a movie, and physical matter is like the screen on which the movie of our existence is being played. The supreme movie writer might be playing countless other movies on the same screen, which is the same physical matter. So in other words, multiple universes is a case of the supreme consciousness connecting the same cosmic dots in different orders to come up with shapes, forms, and patterns whose existence, consciousness, and laws of physics are independent of our existence and consciousness, even though they are on the same physical matter, but we cannot interact with them because they exist in the different realms of existence. This is the end of my today's talk, and If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me at cosmicdarts@gmail.com. In my next talks, God willing, I intend to cover the topics of purpose of creation, why God created evil, and why it is a good idea to surrender to God's will and God's commandments. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.